Season's greetings, video gamers, and welcome to the Green Hill Whiff of Europe Christmas Market, where every December since 1997, the people of Eastern Ohio have been able to get a little taste of old country holiday cheer without the need to travel overseas or deal with anyone who pronounces their name as Francois.
Throw I knocked in mine hair!
This is our assistant Arnie, and what I'm pretty sure he thinks he just said was Merry Christmas in German.
Ich habe aus dem Internet gelernt.
That's plenty, Arnie.
Bitte liegen und abonnieren.
The first true Christmas market was held in 15th century Vienna, building off the tradition of various not explicitly holiday-linked December markets that started in the latter half of the 13th century, offering a selection of more or less conventional foods and household goods so that people could stock up their homes before the coldest winter months.
And yet, because every large gathering of people ultimately turns into either a party or a war depending on the snacks available, these December markets eventually became linked to the Christmas celebration, with vendors offering cooked meats and pastries, musicians providing live entertainments, and the common man slowly but inevitably pushing his blood alcohol level well over .20.
As Archbishop Albrecht Strassen famously wrote in 1448, "It's the Middle Ages, we're not driving."
Fast forward 500 or so Christmases, and enterprising merchants are still plying their festive wares to an enthusiastic and cash-carrying public, and this year, after many hazy years on the sidelines, Chan and I are finally in on the scheme. Now step forward and browse the wares at Shu and Chan's oldie European Kringle House, bringing you all the wonders of an old world Christmas that we were able to sneak past customs. What's cooking, Arnie?
Delicious European baked delights, that's what. Made from traditional recipes and using authentic old world ingredients, we've got 'em all, from the famous English mince pie to the exotic Swedish puffelknacker, a pastry so rare that it may not even exist.
Arnie, I can't help but notice that your mince pies look rather factory-made.
Oh, well, once you achieve a certain level of skill, a pattern of uniformity naturally emerges.
Tell me, Arnie, what are some of the authentic English ingredients you used in baking your mince pies?
Oh, with all kinds. There's sugar and water and ginger spice and sporty spice.
I can see the discarded packaging behind you, Arnie.
Okay, fine. I ran out of time after the German cookies. There are a lot of German Christmas cookies, it turns out. There's Zimstern, Spritzgebäck, Lebkuchen, Kohlragen, Nussecken, and a lot more.
And you actually baked those?
I did, and they are fantastic. Trust me. A guy gets a taste of proper German Quatschen, and he'll feel ready to take on the world.
No, Arnie, just no.
Go on, give him a try. Sample a Basiegennuss or a fresh-baked Wutplatschen, which are traditional German anger cookies. They'll make you say, "Dieses Plätzchen ist angemessen!"
Actually, let's just move on to Brother Chan, who's over on the far side of the booth, manning the bar and grill. What are you serving over here, Chan? Everything looks and smells delicious.
Here, brother, we are serving up hot mulled wine and the beloved traditional old world holiday recipe of meat in the popular sausage format.
Any particular type of meat?
You'd be surprised how little that factors into the purchase decision once sufficient booze has been dispensed.
Well, European Christmas culture isn't just about food. The remaining 8% is devoted to bizarre and terrifying Christmas folklore. Open your wallets and take home one of our hand-carved wooden figures, immortalizing these fanciful seasonal monstrosities. Figures like the Krampus, a literal demon enslaved by Santa Claus who takes a more active role in Santa's naughty children punishing duties by either swatting them with birch branches or flat out abducting them, placing them in a basket he carries on his back, and then carting them off to a dark dimension of pain and horror.
This may seem like overkill to us now, but to be fair, historical evidence suggests that children in 15th century Switzerland maintained very clean bedrooms as a result.
And here we have Father Christmas himself. No, not Santa Claus, that right jolly old elf whose tummy shakes like a bowl full of jelly as he offers you a Coke and a smile. This is the Father Christmas of the old country, a tall, skinny, stern figure who trudges through frozen forests, smelling of tobacco and boot leather, punishing the naughty with kindling and old potatoes, and rewarding the good with kindling and new potatoes.
Legend has it that he still wanders the alpine highlands, glaring disapprovingly at passing squirrels.
And here we have the Yule cat, a creature of Icelandic tradition, described as a giant, vicious cat that attacks and devours children who do not receive new clothes to wear on Christmas Eve. Why new clothes specifically? Why does he even care, given that, as a cat, he's basically nude himself? Nobody knows, but Christmas in Iceland wouldn't be the same without him.
Honestly, why do cats do anything?
And there's so many more, like the Yule Lads, 13 mischief-loving gnomes who play pranks on children who are either naughty or have lax home security, or Grilla, an enormous, repulsive female ogre who kidnaps children in sacks, and yes, you are correctly surmising that kidnapping children was a big part of old European Christmas tradition. But there's more, many more, so many that we really should have labeled them when we had the chance. Who's this guy?
I, Grootmere, am now once again summoned to the mortal plane.
Ah, that's right, Grootmere, and you are a Christmas rock?
I was once a troll, turned to stone when touched by the first rays of Christmas morning sun. Then found by a wizard, and tasked with putting chimney ash and rat poops in the porridge of those who will not give me their stockings.
Their Christmas stockings?
This was the 17th century. They didn't really make those distinctions.
Huh.
So, stockings or poop in your porridge, what's it going to be?
Well, I suppose that's that. In any case, video gamers, if you're in the neighborhood, stop by the Green Hill Christmas Market and get a taste of old world Christmas atmosphere. If you're fast enough, you may even still get a glimpse of Grootmere, the traditional Norse demon of stockings, apparently, who will presumably be leaving very soon now that his work is done, rather than just hanging around our booth all day with dirty socks on his head.
No, I'm good. Merry Christmas, video gamers.
My feet are cold.